It's looking good now.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. Little icy snow mix this morning. Yeah, less than ideal. Winter is coming. It is cold this morning. It's very cold. So, yeah. Alrighty, we got a bunch of things to do. I did get a tarp for that silo. Let's hammer that out this morning. I messed with the Mac, put coolant in it yesterday, and then never tightened the hose clamp on the bottom all the way. So I got to do that again this morning, but then we'll finish it up and go from there. Yeah, I'm out of shape, but let's open the tarp up, cover this up, and get out. I know they make cap tarps for them, but this is what I could come up with in a pinch. So, silo is 16 foot wide on this one. Got a 20 by 20 tarp. So the reason we ended yesterday so abruptly, yeah, I got all the water out of here. And I went and put back on the hose here, only to not tighten it all the way, or maybe it was on the rib or something. And filled it with coolant. Walked away, started putting away all the other stuff, and that hose blew off and dumped all the coolant back out. So no harm to the motor, but yeah, just a dumb mistake. So I'm gonna make sure those are tight this morning, and then we'll fill it back up and park it out of the way. This winter, we're gonna fix some leaks on this, probably some body work. Yeah, it's gonna get some love and care because it has been a good truck to me. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, my bad. Come on, baby. She'll go. She's just cold. Another one done for the fall. We got to go through it this winter. Throw some fabric sheets in it. Hopefully the mice will stay out of it. What's everybody's best way of keeping mice out? Fabric sheets have done good. I know there's a bunch of other things. So yeah, we got to take this apart, but making a mess in the driveway, cleaning things off. That way we're in a halfway decent spot, and I'm waiting on help to get this all put back together. So that is the biggest hold up on this. We got to put that back on. So yeah, we got quite the mess going on, and a lot of it is just being busy and running with things. Got a pile of garbage to throw in the dumpster, cleaning things up. Yeah, this has to come out. I know a bunch of people say it's their favorite tractor or whatnot, but it is not mine. And I got to get it to you, Jimmy. That is the plan, but it's got to come out. We're going to push the planter back so we got some room. Yeah, got a bunch of it actually cleaned up, organized. All the tools are just laying on the table so I can go through and organize them, but we're doing a lot better. Plan was to work on this yesterday, and then yesterday just took a lot longer to get anything done. But That I still got some parts we're gonna swap around. Shelving needs to get organized. Somebody did say, make sure you keep all the belts. Those are all the belts that I've taken off the combine. Processors can go get put in that barn, so we got more room. But let me get the M started up and get it out of the way. That's about as much cleaning for right now. It takes quite a bit to organize some things and stay organized. I do need a toolbox at some point. Never really had a big toolbox, ever. Well, the planter can get pushed back. Axles and these can go in the other barn. That way they're out of the way. I just put them in here because it was convenient. So, let me think. That processor is brand new. That one is rebuilt. You can tell by the pulleys. But that one is brand new. So, we got plenty of life as far as choppers for processors before we have to do nothing or do something. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna fit out or not. I always forget how this thing starts. Pull that out, I think. Give it a little throttle. Or do I turn that in? I always forget. There we go. Give it a little cold. Give her a little choke. No, she was a little cold. Well, I guess we're just gonna pull start it. I messed around. That switch actually still works. I couldn't get any spark. I don't know if the battery is just low enough. I put the jumper pack on, but that might have not helped. Well, got us further along, but oh wait, we'll pull it out and see what goes from there. Always something, right? It wanted to go and then it said no. Got fuel. And honestly, I don't want to put that much time or energy into this because it's not my tractor. So I've cleaned up as much as I want. Well, I gotta have that pole started out and then we'll pull the pallets and whatnot. And I was like, alrighty, I'll go back working on the combine. Well, we got a snap ring and a belt, right? We had a snap ring, I guess. There's a hole in it. Alrighty. Nice. So that was nobody's fault other than the bag, I guess. I got 2 ordered for tomorrow. So they'll be in tomorrow. Then we can put that snap ring goes up and in there on that idler. I honestly don't think we can get this in without doing that. So it might be a tomorrow thing that we actually set this back in on this. Seems like this project just drags on. But we did get something sent to us. I do have parts, a bunch of motor stuff, belts for everything there. I actually got exhaust manifold gaskets. Travis, who drove it from where I purchased it to his place, he said you might want to do exhaust manifold gaskets on this. So I do have that. We might run a little bit, make sure everything runs, and then be good from there. I got chains coming, a ton of spare chains. And then these bad boys showed up. So company hit me up and they said, you want to give our lights a try? So Nove sight. And I said, yeah, give me 7. And they said, oh, they come in a pack of 2, but if you like them, we'll send you 6. So 3 packs. So we're going to do all the outside lights and there should be all floodlights. So I'm going to go ahead, get those taken apart and get them rigged up. How's work today?
It was good. Long.
Hanko, you don't like almonds. I can tell you that. Alrighty. So this is what the brackets look like right now. We're gonna have to do something creative on this side.
Fluid film.
Fluid film. We're gonna have to figure out how to come out of those holes. Easy.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
So on this side, I just took the brackets right off. I wanted to use them, and then I was like, can't drill a hole, this, that. So this side is all bolted on. I do have to get a hole saw bit. I got the hole saw itself. We're just gonna tap the holes through. The biggest thing with this kit that I really like is how all the connections are. They're very, very well done. So even on the lights, so I don't want to lose any of that to allow water and stuff in. So they're just sitting in there. Stuff is wired across. Figuring out how I want to do it. The other side, I thought I had it figured out, and I was going to do this side and then come over here. But that does not look to be the case. And the whole reason we're doing this is because it's got a whole relay in it and fuse and everything in the kit. So I'm going to run, instead of the switch inside is going to tell that switch, we'll get rid of that. It's going to tell it to turn the relay on, which longevity of everything is a lot better that way. Okay, we got the one mounted on there, and that actually mounts to the factory mounting, which will be good. We just got to have a stepper bit to fit the weather pack through the connection there. So I'm probably going to grab a stepper bit now that I know. We got hardware for the next one, so we'll just need one set of bolts. Probably run into cold skill quick before it's dark, and then we can get back, and then it's just wiring from there. And yeah, why am I doing this? Because I know I'm going to be harvesting in the dark. I 100% know, so having good lights is going to be a big part. And these seem pretty slick. I did just connect them just to see. When it gets dark, I'll show you guys how they really look. Plus, I think we got to upgrade some lights on this thing. That might be coming in the future, because the other night when we were messing around, no lights on this, well, no good lights, makes it way, way, way more challenging. So got something planned for that. Never mind, just realized what time they actually close in town, and we will not be going in town today. We'll go tomorrow. Okay, we'll keep chugging away, get things wired, figured out, and go from there. Got them all wired up. It's looking good now. So, got to do some adjustment on them. Still think the middle one here probably should. We'll see about putting another one on. A couple on the back, but you can see here. Better shut my flashlight off too for you. That's how bright it was before. Like, it does good, but that does a lot better, right? Then you can come back here, you can see we still got the auger light that we got to figure out, and the grain tank light, which we're not done wiring yet, but that's the grain tank light compared to an all light, which I'd much rather have that, because when you look back, you don't see very much in there, huh? But some wiring to do tomorrow as far as getting it into the actual switch, but I'm gonna say that's a lot better. Very pleased with it, and I like the wiring harness, so very excited. But let's see, probably button things up and call it a night, since yeah, it's getting cold and dark. I'll be excited when this is done, and then we'll harvest with it and we can work in the shop. Got some wiring to do tomorrow, but I did make some progress, and we got an LED blinker on the back here. The other side, we got to take a panel off to get to the blinker. Yeah, I'd rather not get run into. Plus it looks good. Plus the other side, well, if you've been watching, you know exactly what. The other side's missing the covers, so I just said, okay, let's go to LED. I do have the bulbs coming in these, and the markers. So since we will be moving at night, I know it, and it's always better to have lights and be seen. But, alrighty, we're gonna call it good for now. We got a bunch to work on tomorrow, and we got to put some stuff in the shop and keep plugging away. So appreciate you guys watching along, liking, subscribing, being part of the channel. You guys might have not seen much get done today, but the fact that some of this is cleaned up goes a long way, like a long way. And once we get combine project, my pickup, and the Mack truck swapped over, we'll be in a good place. So appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing, being part of the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.